What's up, everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. So, if this happens to be your first time here, you're checking it out, like what you see, thank you. Please do me a favor of like, comment, subscribe, because as I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you with more content to watch. All right, now that we got the introductions out of the way, Eurovision 2026, their winner, DARA. Now, this was... well, kind of a shock because, I mean, it was a very eclectic, guests and artists for Eurovision 2026. But when is it not? Really, they've taken a chance on metal acts, really bizarre artistic visual acts, and everything in between. DARA is this combination of, has that bringing that vibe, the artistic expression of Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, not in sound. Her sound's completely hers. It definitely has a very Euro feel to it, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. But yeah, the song that she chose to come out with for Eurovision, Bangaranga, crazy title, crazy song, but catchy. It has that hook. It's definitely a very heavy-duty pop song with just like electronic elements. There's a little bit of everything and it appeals to everyone. Now, like I said, I'm an outsider looking in. It's not my choice of genre for music, but I appreciate it. And like I said, there was just so many different artists that could have won, but they picked DARA, and I think it was just how outspoken and just free-going she was. Nothing held her back. She was like, okay, here I am. I'm sure her country, Bulgaria, is very, very proud. She's a Bulgarian goddess, not just in voice, but in appearance too. And yeah, she's definitely made an impression. And I'm curious to see where she goes next with this, because this was just a showcase for her. Now, since she has this title, she won. I expect good things. Like you said, there's an audience for this. They're definitely going to follow. And if she's not already on tour, I see like a world tour, because you got a lot of international eyes on this artist right here. And yeah, it's definitely going to make a difference in her career. Anyway, that was a long intro. So what I did is, especially with the previous artists, also side note, I love how she gave kudos to Noam Batan from Israel, the second runner-up. Second winner for Eurovision. I thought that was really nice of her. And yeah, like I said, it's highly respectable when you could all get along and appreciate, kind of like in the Olympics, you appreciate the silver winner, bronze winner. It's a competition, but it's a friendly competition sports. In this case, it's a competition in music. But yeah, I thought that was pretty admirable. Anyway, what I did, especially with Noam too, I went into their actual YouTube channel, picked out a song that kind of elevated them to, being in the presence of Eurovision. Maybe like a single that came out, that they did in their home country or whatever. Maybe got some international appeal to it. Not as much as Eurovision, but, I want to see what kind of gave them that push. And this, I think, is DARA's. There's a lot of views with this one, so it's interesting. It's called, it's got a really weird title. Onche-bonche? Yeah. Apparently it's gibberish. It's Bulgarian gibberish. I'm sure if I translate, it's going to come out to something. Same thing with the auto-translation for YouTube. If it doesn't match up to the lyrics, I'm sorry. Blame YouTube. But, yeah, I'm excited. Just from this thumbnail image right here, this is going to be a wild ride, and I'm all about it. Anyway, let me stop yapping. Let me cue this video up, and we're going to check it out together. You guys ready? All right. Once again, this is DARA with the song Onche-bonche. Let's go.
Онче-bonche, дай милион, да направиме купон. Мама каза да внимавам, видя ли те бързо бягам. Онче-bonche, дай милион, да направиме купон. Мама каза да внимавам с теб, като те видя да бягам. Дай до край, не спирай. Цяла нощ да си лъж с мен.
Тази нощ не спим. Любов отнесена, страстта не сега по този тесен път. Ела с мен сега. Страстта донесе я, любов отнесена. Ела с мен сега. Близо до мен, ти остани. Излези с мен сега на хиляди места, където хората танцуват, няма да се спи. Няма да се спи. Няма.
Онче-bonche, дай ми лон, да направим купон. Мама каза да внимавам, видялите бързо бягам.
Okay, so this is also when if this was like a bad acid trip, or like I feel like this video was like directed by like David Lynch or David Cronenberg. It's really, if you know those directors, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's very acid trip-esque, you know what I mean? Like you took LSD and this is the outcome. Super creative though. It's catchy. So okay, she's like the queen of catchiness. I mean, there's other artists that do it too. I'm just saying. And you know, just singing in her native language is always a plus. You know, what this song's about, I'll let you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up with focusing on the video and reading the translation. You know how it is, guys. If you feel it's relevant and you want to explain to me what's going on, the song's about, I kind of get the idea, but you know, I'm gonna leave it to you guys to do that homework and, you know, fill me in kind of the comments below what it's all about. Anyway, I like what I'm hearing. It's, like I said, it's catchy. It's got that hook. She could have easily picked this song to enter the competition, so I'm not sure how that works. And I want to say, you know, the song she entered the competition with is fairly new. But I guarantee you she probably could have won with this. Just saying. Like I said, it's visually appealing. I will say that whoever directed this, yeah, kudos to them and her just working her magic. Wow. Yeah, awesome. All right, let's keep going.
Онче-bonche, дай ми лон, да направим купон. Мама каза да внимавам, ще докато те видя да бягам.
Свалям роклята, приглушена светлина. Нека бъде твоя дар, цялата изваяна. Не питай, тук ости ме тук и там. Всичко си имай, всичко ще ти дам. Но не го дай. Ти си най. Ръка подай, дай. Близо до мен, ти остани. Излези с мен сега на хиляди места, където хората танцуват, няма да се спи.
Also, the build up for the chorus, I gotta say, is super. It's one of those songs that you just, you know, comes on. This definitely has like a club kind of vibe. I could see this being played in like, you know, not lounges, but like, you know, touristy bars. I don't know, clubs, definitely nightclubs for sure. It just has that vibe. Like I said, I'm getting like hypnotized by the freaking. There's so much going on in the video. Like my eyes, like okay, like I'm saying, definitely. It's just, yeah, it's a whole lot going on. The songs, like I said, it's catchy. Like I said, this is someone who's like, you know, not into this style of music, but I definitely appreciate good music when I hear it. Yeah, wow. So like kind of like settle in and just kind of like, okay, process what I'm seeing here. But I'm just enjoying. I'm taking it, like I said, I'm taking it all in, guys. This is a fun video. She has a great voice. She's making it work, you know. Let's keep going.
Онче-bonche, дай ми лон, да направим купон. Мама каза да внимавам, видялите бързо бягам. Онче-bonche, дай ми лон, да направим купон. Мама каза да внимавам, ще докато те видя да бягам.
Искам само мой да си и навълни с теб да блестим. Очите ни вибрират. Цяла нощ Tan si nos despide.
Okay, a little unexpected change there. I like that. Like I said, she has that fire and quirky ability to just kind of like transition her voice into like different aspects of the song. And what I mean by that, like, you know, you have the high points, the bridge, all that technical stuff. She could do it really, make it look very easy. And yeah, it's, you know, it's very soothing. It's nice, like it, you know, very calm, subtle, but like I said, there's a lot of elements for build up, and I think that's this the modern audience who loves this kind of music expect that, you know, especially you know, a lot of the modern audience would listen to this, but also probably goes out to dance too, and this would fit in that, you know, environment. So yeah, I definitely see why she was picked and chosen. And, you know, like I said, who knows? She could, you know, like I said, she's on a path of greatness already. So, like I said, she could probably pull off an international tour. I mean, you know, audience-wise, it's obviously building. I'm sure, I mean, where she comes from in Bulgaria, the surrounding provinces and other countries in the, you know, the Balkans and Eastern Europe probably know of her. So, you know, I'm sure that's just the beginning, you know. Definitely has an international following, you know. This is Eurovision, it's, yeah, Europe. So, but yeah, cool. Visually excellent. Like I said, I love the transition in songs. It's hype, it's slow, it's melodic. Once again, checks all the boxes and definitely appeasing to the modern listener. That's besides the point, you know. Talent's talent, right? I'm sure this isn't like a walk in a park. All right. I think I used enough adjectives and descriptions. Let's keep going. I think we got a little bit left. All right, let's finish it out. I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. All right. You know, this image kind of reminds me of like, I don't want to say 80s horror, but like that, you know, Black Mirror or VHS horror-esque kind of vibe. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's, you know, has a bit of a you know, creep factor there, but that's whatever, you know. I'm sure that's one of the alluring parts of it. Like, you know, what's going on here? The video was wild, excellent song. That was a nice little electronic finish there. I like it. It's really hot here where I'm at right now. It's like 90 degrees. And I don't have my air on, so if I'm glistening, it's because I'm sweating right now. Because if I put on the air conditioner, it'll just drown out the sound. See, I'm sacrificing for you guys. But yeah, this is an excellent song. Like I said, I could have listened to the song she won with, but it did that. I wanted to know what she did outside the box, you know. And like I said, she probably could have entered the contest with this song and won, you know, as far as I'm concerned. But excellent artist. Like I said, beautiful music, beautiful voice, beautiful in general. Good job, Bulgaria. You know, DARA. And the song, onche-bonche. I'm sure it has a whole lot of meaning to it. To the people that, you know, love and listen to DARA, fill me in with the comments below. But there you have it, guys. The winner of Eurovision 2026. Not the song she entered with, but the song that, you know, pushed her to that level. Yeah, I definitely see a bright future with her. Just the music in general. Keep doing what she does. Like I said, this is it. This is the kind of music that's popular right now, so it's definitely going to carry her, through her career. And yeah, I'm excited to see where she goes with this. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you made this far in the video, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If the video came out a little laggy, I'm sorry. I am working off a Chromebook, which was a big mistake. Probably should have bought a laptop or a MacBook. I'm just not that wealthy. Hey, if any, loving or kind subscribers or, well-to-do people that are watching this feel like donating their laptop or MacBook or something, they're not using of that nature, by all means, please, I'll praise you online. But yeah, no, seriously, if you feel like supporting the channel or want to throw me a song to recommend, review, react to, any of that or above, I'll leave a link down below entitled Buy Me a Coffee, and that's how you can reach out to me. Other than that, my friends, as always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.